We're going to take on the issue on the port here that have everybody concerned, which appear to be the drug testing of port officers. As I told you, Calagian Baptist is investigating. We'll take that on later in the hour. At this time, I'm going to repeat an interview exclusive that we did this morning, re the Lapland issue of the concerns as it relates to the piggery there. I went on the site, as I said, and let my eyes boil my peas. Let's listen to this exclusive by Q905. Digging deeper through this environmental mess. Be coming back after this. Justin Fountain, we are overlooking what appears to be a piggery in the La Plaine area there. What can you tell us at this time? You can just speak up.
Yes, that area down there where we are looking at is the pig housing area where Jean-T Toussaint is housing his animals, where he's rearing his animals, his pig animals, where we are looking at right now.
Mm-hmm. So what happens there?
Farm rearing of animals, breeding of animals, and also the bathing and the maintenance and taking care of these animals.
Okay, so can you paint a picture of what would happen, especially when you're about to wash down the pigs or clean the pigs?
Yes, constant water will be flowing down into a drain and into a drainage pipe and then onto the side of Tabby River, location where directly in the direction of the Tabby River, where we are on a hill situated, looking down into the piggery. Mm-hmm. We are looking at where you see in the housing units of the pig, where the pig is housed at. Mm-hmm. But adjacent from that towards the area, towards, I believe that is the northern side of the island, going towards the northern side, towards Tabiri, the wastewater is going towards that direction.
So the river is in this direction?
That is correct. The river is in that direction on the other side, and which we'll be going in a minute to take a look at that river area.
So where are we heading at this time? After we leave here, we basically have
we are going to go exactly behind the hill of that piggery area into a feeder road, where it meets a feeder road and then crosses the feeder road and then into the river.
Okay.
Into a ravine.
So it would be just about a few feet from that?
It is from here, exactly from where we're looking. From where we are further. Mm. From where the piggery is exactly about 200 to 300 feet from the river. But it is about 150 feet from the feeder road.
All right.
Now we are entering into the feeder road adjacent from the pig farm.
All right.
That's below, from where we were on top, looking down. Mm-hmm. We are below. We're going to go right, drive right. And this is, now we just stop right here. Mm-hmm. This road enters into the piggery, into the pig entrance, where Mapping News came, and then he told them that when they reached up to the gate, he locked the gate and told them that they are not allowed to enter on his premises. This land is Jerome Barron's land. This road, access road, was given to him. It's accessible both by Jerome Barron and him, so he cannot stop actually anybody from coming on that road. Right. Because this is Jerome's Barron road, accessible road to his both sides are his plots, or Jerome Barron's plots, but he's only entitled to the pig area. Now we are heading to the right onto the feeder road towards the direction of the river culvert area, where the water from the wastewater from the piggery is crossing and coming down into a dark area where it is creating a swampy area and going into a ravine, and from the ravine straight into the Tabiri River.
Mm-hmm. Who are the farmers around here very concerned about what's going on?
Yes, they cannot do any plantation. When they come to do their farming work, the odor, the bacteria, the volume of the perfume, the odor of this piggery is causing them. Sometimes they have to tie their nose with cloth or a shirt. Mm-hmm. They say that sometimes when it is real hot and the sun hits it, they cannot stay in the area. They have to come at 6 in the morning real early before the sunrise to do their work and go at their home. because they cannot stay in the area of the pig-infested area where they have all this plantation banana, plantains, and all that sort of stuff going on.
What triggered your interest in this, Jason?
National concern of disaster. Since I became part of the Disaster Preparedness Committee, as chairman of the committee, this is a main important thing to me of our resource in terms of after a disaster. We need the resource, the water, in terms of we have a water intake system here that in any little rain that falls, the water supply intake is gone. The river takes it away because we do not have a proper intake where there's a dam on top. Our water pipe comes straight from this river, actually. This water intake is come from the Tabe River. So also you are technically, I'm telling you, that this waste is going into our intake water river. So, but the intake is a little higher, but this was just a little bit lower. But in terms of a disaster, people come and wash their clothes after a disaster. Is a resource they can use to drinking water. And also Tabe used to be a recreational area where people go and recreate, cook food, and people come from the diaspora and then they come down here and they enjoy themselves. Now they cannot come there anymore because of this pig-infested waste going into the Tabe River and constantly from January to January. And then that is what it is.
I asked a question because, a lot of people saying, well, this may be political.
Right. And that is what I addressed to you before. I'm a member of the executive branch of the Labour Party, and I have told them I voted for the Labour Party. I supported Mr. Senja. This is not political for me. This is a matter of community concern.
As I speak, I'm taking some center.
That is correct. As you speak now, you are approaching the danger zone. I called it the danger zone because now it is getting to a point where it is getting worse, and your eyes is going to boil your peas, and now you're going to see what I'm talking about, where it is getting worse, and you're going to smell it. That is the order, and to your right.
That's the order I'm taking right now.
That is the order you're taking right now. And if you look to your right, there's a hotel cottage right next over. The hotel cottage right over across the river. We are very close.
What hotel is this?
This is the Citrus Creek Hotel, the Citrus Creek Cottage Lodge.
That's
owned by Harvey.
By the bridge there.
That is correct. That's where you pick me up by the bridge, and then that is where the guests and the tourists sometimes leave and they go, and they cannot stay and have their meals because we are within feet from the river as we are driving right now. Now, when you're going to stop right here because you'll not be able to cross because I do not want pig feces to be on your vehicle. And straight in front of you, as you can see, this is pig waste. The water that you're looking at, if you can stop right here, and then we're going to stop right there. Watch to your left. We're going to come out of the vehicle, yes. And I'm going to show you and exactly, and let it see for yourself that you are now in the middle of pig waste. And this is the area right here that all on this here, if you come with me right here, We're gonna look at here first. Mr. Pelter, if you look at here, take a look for your eyes. Okay. What you're seeing. You see constant water flowing?
So where's that water coming from?
It is coming from the piggery, which is the pig pen. That is the PVC, that is a pipe, the drainage pipe that is coming from the piggery. And it's coming from right up, that is the wastewater pipe. He's saying that this pipe maybe is connected to a soakaway or something, but it has burst, it has overflowed. It has how you call this? Give way. Mm-hmm. Basically give way. If you come to this area here, you are seeing he has been starting to throw constant clear water. He has put a hose, I was told that he put a hose into that pipe to constantly flow the water based on what is happening right now in the media and in the court proceedings, so that whoever is coming to visit, they will see clear water. But this is actually not clear water. As you can see, it is pig overlapping waste water coming right here, coming down into that whole area. This is a swamp. This has turned into a swampy area, and we're going to go back this way. Mm-hmm. We're going to go back this way here. Yeah. And see this girl there. Don't go too much into that water, because this is very, as you can see, this is, if I don't want to go too far in, this is very right here.
Kind of swampy.
Yes, you see right here?
It's kind of wet.
Exactly. And you can smell it, man.
Yeah, I smelled it from,
you can smell it, and it's getting, if you go closer, you can smell it.
Okay.
And then you don't even have to go too close to smell it. If you look at this, this is pig waste. This is pig waste. All under this here is pig waste. Pig waste water coming down here. This is a ravine here. Mm-hmm. This is a ravine right here. And we're going along. I don't want you to go into, because you have to go back in your vehicle. I don't want you to get pig waste. All this is pig waste water. Matt, if you come over here on the dry area here, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what you call...
It's infested.
This is crazy. I cannot believe a man knows this, a doctor that studied in Cuba, and he's allowing this to happen, and he knows best. And I can't believe a government is protecting him, and then they know this situation is going on.
The smell
they
is
know,
getting worse.
and the smell is getting worse. They know this is happening, and for years this has been happening, and for years, and that's what we're going to go back this way. We're going to go back this way. We're not going to go back this way because this is water, wastewater right there. I'm gonna go down. You can hear the river, Mike?
Yes.
You can hear the river?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a few feet away.
Right. Going down into this area here. And we are in Ravine area. Mike, you seeing this? You're seeing this for yourself. This is what you call crazy. Crazy of all crazies. Crazy of all crazies. Now this here goes down this way here. This is a ravine in the Sijin. Okay, this is a ravine in the Sijin, and it goes all the way down here. Okay, then now we're gonna go around because it's very hard accessible to get to the river from there because you are higher.
Right.
You are higher. So when we go back into Citrus Creek, we're gonna come back and we're gonna be right down in the bottom of this ravine. And we're gonna walk up the ravine, you see that same water. Where it is going down, where it is meeting the river, where it is actually joining with the river. This water, this wastewater is actually going into the Tabi River. And that is our concern, and this is what we are concerned about as a disaster committee and as members of this community, and the majority, 99.9% of the villagers are upset about. They cannot pass through their farm.
You said that the lawyer visited the health.
Yes, he visited recently. Mr. Prevost came here and he could not have stayed because of the order. And he said he almost fell here. It's a disgrace. As he looked at it, he couldn't believe his eyes. He could not believe his eyes, what he's seeing. And this is our concern. This has been hidden from the people, and Mappin was being threatened to be sued to air this, and then Mappin should be showing this on television. They should be showing this and let the Dominican people know and see for themselves what is happening and what they are hiding. They are protecting this man because of what political allegiance, as he has claimed in his article that he is. And coming to you, you cannot be killing people to survive. And this is what is happening. They are neglecting the communities. To give them their favor of the community favor instead of protecting a man's interest and allowing this man to survive on his pig, and then having people drinking this infested water.
But right now it appears, Jason, that you are under attack, and basically people say, well, why are we thinking about the messenger? You're not thinking of the messenger, and he has his own background.
They will bring everything out. I have been through my shortcomings in my life. I have been through my shortcomings. I've been incarcerated, and that's one thing I do not hate to talk about. I always knew I've been a press secretary for the rest of my life. I know that. This is part of my circumstances and part of the things that I have to go through in life, in getting a job, in getting this. But I want the Dominican public to know this is not a paid job I'm doing. I have served my time into the penitentiary, and now I have come back and given it back to my community. I did not put myself in this position. People put me in this position. So if they knew that I could not have done this, they would not have put me there. And I'm representing the people voluntarily, which I'm still giving my time back into the community for a good cause. When is wrong is wrong. When somebody is doing good, the same way that I was doing bad, and that I danced with the music, and that they criticize me.
In other words, don't look at the messenger, look at the message.
Look at the message. Look at the message I'm trying to bring to you. Look at the message. And this, they can say anything. Patrick John was in prison. He became the Prime Minister of Dominica. Nelson Mandela was in prison for 24 years, and he became the President of South Africa, and he did well for his people. And then they want to use this and bring this article about I was jailed and this and that. Let them come at me with all kind of stones and rocks they want to throw at me, but that will not stop me. That will not stop me. That will not stop me. And I am going to make sure that I see justice for the Lapland Village people.
Well, let's take the wrong,
yes.
Make the wrong, Jason,
yes.
and go back to the creek. The Creek Hotel, you call it?
Yes, Citrus Creek.
Citrus Creek Hotel.
Citrus Creek Hotel.
All right.
Citrus Creek.
So because I'm hearing the river in the background,
okay,
actually we are where?
Yeah, we are at the river, the intersection where the ravine that we were looking earlier on up there, where it meets the river. We are the intersection where it meets the river. If you can span over your head, look
Yes.
You see, that is the ravine. That's
the water from the ravine.
Right, coming down. And I really like you to go there and see the dark water that's close to the river. But you'll have to take out your shoes and go across so that we can see with your eyes. I would like you to see with your eyes in terms of discussion purposes that you know, have a feel in your heart that you know what's going on that side to that side. But that is where the river meets, the ravine meets the river, and it goes downstream into the river. And there are times when it's heavier, there are times when it's raining, it's worse.
So you have no doubt if a lab technician or somebody in the environmental health department will come right here.
Absolutely.
They will detect what's going on.
Absolutely. They will test this water and they will get the results, 100%. As far as we have started from the top and we have worked all our way down. Now we're on this side of the river. You can see for yourself. I mean, Dominicans, you got to see this for yourself. You got to be there to see it with your eyes. This is just crazy. Crazy. What is going on in our rivers in Dominica that we're looking at live right now, Matt, of pig waste. If he doesn't want to call it feces, but it's pig waste. It is pig waste coming right into the river. Where Mr. Harvey is right now standing, he is in that location where you can see the flies over there, maybe see the little small flies above that, and you'll be able to take the smell of it close to where he's looking right now. Harvey's trying to give you attention there. The way he's watching and the area where he is, that's where the pig waste in the ravine coming down into the river is.
All right, okay, let's
see you can start on the other side.
Jump over.
Yeah, man, of course, come on.
Actually, I just made it across the river there to the area that
can you smell it, Matt?
Jason was talking about.
Yes, that's real stuff. Look, Matt, look at this. Look at this. This is all pig waste water. This is it right here, all pig waste. If you come a little up higher, Matt, come here.
Yeah.
Come a little higher, Matt. Come on up.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Come on up. Wow. You see for yourself, this is what I'm talking about. This is it. We are here. Me and Matt, we are here. And this is not even funny anymore. This is crazy. And I'm so happy you're here finally, that the people can get another strong voice, eyewitness, and to see what we're talking about here. It is literally going into the river. It is fact. It is evidential. As you can see. As you can see, Matt, as you can see, it's pig waste. Whatever you want to call it. I remember a gentleman on your station was saying pig waste is either it is soft or whether it's hard. It is pig waste. This is water, contaminated water. This is the water that they need to come and test. And to get this done and over with, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Well, let me see if we can talk to Mr. Harvey.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Harvey.
Mr. Harvey, can you come across here? We're actually still across the river. I had to, of course, take most of my clothes off to get to that point to see for myself what is going on. How concerned are you, Mr. Harvey? I heard you own the property around here. How concerned are you?
I'm not concerned really only for the property. I'm concerned for the river. It's not only the property, it's the whole river from there. There the river is pristine. Go 10 feet down and it's, I don't know how you're going to call it. I don't know.
Fix it.
That's it.
Have you had guests who expressed concern about this?
Well, they expressed concern. The guests who are there, as you see, we had an access to the river and then they can bathe here.
Yeah.
But they kind of get the same smell you got. So we have then to, explain. But it's really, as I was telling him, it's not necessarily I'll survive that, but the river will not. I'll survive that, but the river will not.
It's a serious environmental concern here.
Of course. It's
big shit.
It's big shit. It's big shit going into the river directly. So I am not a specialist, but when I hear there's no evidence.
The evidence is right here.
Yeah, well, you see it by yourself.
What about people who say, well, this may be political? Is Mr. Harvey involved in any politics here?
Why would you want to mix politics and environment? I don't even care about politics. I care about the river. End of the discussion. All the rest, blah, blah.
What do you think of Mr. Jason's input in this, trying to, of course, bring some resolution to this issue?
Well, I think he's from the community, he understands it, and he's the first one who apparently wants to move on it. So I'm happy that he's involved, and I'm happy the way He tries to make things happen. You know, it's a lot of years we are raising the alarm.
How many years you've been dealing with this?
Strongly 3-4 years when Kawi started the whole thing. We wrote, we sent pictures, we sent videos. Nobody moves. But now I see he's making things moving again. I'm happy.
All right, listen, I had to come see for myself. I've been promising to be here for a couple of days now. But we are here, and it's pretty obvious. I mean, the cameras have to take a look. I mean, telling you may not be enough, but it's obvious that the water emanating from the piggery, some feet away, is coming directly into the Tabor River. Would you advise you can't take the scent anymore?
No, it's just that it's personal for me because it hurts my feeling to see that a man from a foreign country, and I have to be talking about this to him. And I mean, it's hard. It's hard because I mean, a man that come to Dominica to invest, maybe to employ Dominicans to work in his guest house, and you have a white man from another country who comes to Dominica and who has a hotel here and is telling us as Dominicans about our rivers, and then we as Dominicans cannot even try not for him to see this. But he's concerned. I mean, he doesn't know our laws here. He doesn't know how things operate on the island. But as he said, he's concerned about the river, and it just hurt me, Matt, to see this is happening and people just protect people for political reasons and political gain. And I am getting the backlash, but I'll take my blows. I'll take everything I get. But as I'm sending a strong message to Mr. Gentil to say that I, Jason Kurt Fontaine, is not going to rest. I'm not going to sleep. And you're going to live with this for the rest of your life. And you're going to know what you're doing to people in La Plaine, and by extension where you have begun, and now you're trying to La Plaine people are not loose cannons. I am not a loose cannon, and let me tell you something, by you calling us a loose cannon, we are not going to rest. The people of La Plaine will not rest. And as a leader, as a new leader and a community leader that they want and that has started this drive, we are going to make sure that justice is done and something is served here, because this got to stop. This has got to stop.
I saw you holding on. Of course, you don't have it right now.
Yeah.
To some court documents. What were these?
This is the stop order. The stop order that was served to Mr. Gentil Toussaint in 2014, November 24th, 12th, and 24th of 2014. That was served to him. A copy of it was sent to different CC copies to the Brumont, the agricultural director at the time, Starry Williams, which is the chairperson of the La Plaine Village Council at the time, and also Mr. Anthony Scotland, who was the chief, I believe, environmental officer at the time. So it is a stop order that was issued to him, and he neglected that stop order, and he increased his population from 400 and above to go. And that's just to show you the kind of politics that we have in Dominica and the kind of protection that people get because of their political allegiance and their political affiliation. This is wrong. This is wrong, and people's lives comes first. They should stop protecting this man because of this. Well, you cannot be killing people to survive, and I will not rest. I am not scared of this man. I am not scared of nobody. And anybody who wants to say, oh, what, I was been to jail and this and that, look at your character, look at who is doing this. It is evidential. It is fact, people. It is fact. We are here, and Matt is seeing for himself, and this is destroying our natural resources, and this is a national concern. I am calling on the Carbon, Mrs. Florina Carbon, to resign from position, because I cannot believe she lies. She lied on DBS. She lied on DBS.
Some time ago on the test. What did this test take place?
The testing took place down at the river, Mr. Harvey, and then they took the testing above, down and below by Kawi, which has this water, by the time it gets to wherever they were testing, would disseminate. So they will not have strong results. It's like strong results in DNA. They will not be able to get a strong result in testing right down by the sea ocean and by the bridge where you picked me up. They have to come here. They need to come where it meets the river. Where it meets the river. This is the water they need to test. This is what is going into the river. We need to see what that water has that's going into the river. But it's clear, it is evidential. This is coming from a pig pen. This is coming from a pig infested area. So I mean, it's obvious. I mean, it is just totally obvious. There's not to say something we're going to see what's in it. It is coming, as you have seen on top earlier, this is coming from a pig pen. And there's no shortcuts about it. And he knows about it. The government knows about it. The Prime Minister knows about this. The Minister of Agriculture knows about this. They're aware about this. They have admitted this. They are not saying that is a lie. They know about this. The mechanisms have been put in place and they never follow up. And they are talking about maybe the bridge of the Sockaway has given away and it's causing this. But that's to show you the incompetence of this government protecting this man, and they are not allowing the justice to serve. But we're going to get justice done. We have a lawyer in the case. We have taken the matter to court. The matter is before the court as soon as possible is going to begin. And Mr. Julian Prevost is returning, and we are going to resolve this. We are going to go by law. We are going to deal with him. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the law. As the chairman of the Lapland Disaster Preparedness Committee, we have no choice. We have made a decision. We have the villagers are asking for it. 99.9% of the Lapland people do not want this. They do not want this in the river. This was a recreational area. People who come from the diasporas, they come here for picnic. They come here for everything at the bush you down there. Not anymore. Not anymore that happens. Titiwi, not coming in the river anymore. People used to set their bags and get titiwi. Right? The aquatic life of this river is gone. It's gone. This has to stop, Matt, and this is going to stop. And we're going to finish this because this is wrong. This is a matter of national concern for the community. This is something that is a water resource in terms of a disaster. This is when our intake, if our intake goes, if a heavy rains fall, our intake goes, we need this river to supply to the village so they can collect water. Matt, if you're smelling the scent while we're standing, we are close to the river. Matt, can you smell this?
Yes, I can smell it.
Oh, man.
One of the reasons I want to get across.
Yeah, because we got to close this up because I cannot take the smell anymore. It sucks. It is not. You got it, man. All right. Thank you.
Wake up to reality. Somebody has to do something. The authorities have to step in and bring some resolution to this. I think there needs to be further investigation. Some environmentalists must be brought in. Wake up to reality. This is not about attacking the persons personally. It's about bringing the story to life. I'm really encouraging the videographers and news people there to do something. Bring the story to life. Okay, let's take a few phone calls and we'll come back to the next story on the lineup today. Let's take a phone call there. Hello.
What's up, my brother?
How are you, my brother? How you doing?
Okay, I'm just listening. So, Matt, seeing that this story broke on your station and everybody was arguing saying it's not true. Now we have a little evidence because we are using you as the evidence. Matt, I think the authorities, they are not coming. The people in authorities are not coming. I think now the same how you move up to La Plaine, you should try to go to them, the health ministers, this, that, and try to see if you can have a little creeping on them. Then you will know exactly if there is an interest or that matter or not. Make a move, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I've spoken to a few reporters from Marpin. There seems to be some fear about what, huh? This is Dominica. You belong to Dominique. What are you fearful about? Somebody's asking me, man, is that one of the 365 rivers that we boast about? It is, yes.
It's fading fast. We only have one life to live. We've gotta make it last. Wake up to reality.
Okay, let's take another phone call there. Lapland people, speak up. Somebody says, "Hey, Matt, I'm from Lapland. I'm on Jason's side there. Hello, talk to me."
Hey, Matt, good afternoon.
My brother, how you doing?
Good, man, and thanks for the great work.
Thank you.
Yeah, because in a situation like that, I was saying in the week about having the cameras go there, but I'm hearing that the mapping was chased out of there.
Yes, they actually, as a matter of fact, you know, one of the videographers, reporters was just telling me, basically, they told them to stay out of a certain area there, huh?
So it says that something is going wrong and something is going wrong.
What do you have to
that's
hide?
Why they don't want the cameras to see. Because you cannot have mapping coming there and want to do some kind of clipping, recording there, and then you're chasing them. Means you have there's something to hide. And you have been hearing people talking about they taking sides. There's no sides in that, you know.
No sides. Dominica's side. Dominica's side, yes.
Listen, there is something going on there, and it is wrong, and it is wrong no matter who does it. So this thing about taking sides, I remember the guy last week saying, he believed what John Toussaint says. Let me tell you something. There is something going on, and the people need to put a stop to it, and it has to go further than just, besides just Jason, the Lapland community must come and stand up against what is happening there in Lapland, because it's affecting not only just Lapland people, even the rivers. You're affecting Dominica when you're doing something like that. And when the government can support and protect one man to damage the rivers like that, I think it is wrong. Have a good day.
Have a good day too. It's 1:38 in the afternoon. If I have to return myself and do the video in myself, I'll have to go back. If the guys at mapping and the other companies may be scared, you know, I'll continue to investigate this one. Very serious environmental concern. Authorities, please take note. Hello.
I heard you took a slide, man.
No, I was okay.
I hope you didn't end up in it.
Almost. Yes. All right. Thank you very much there. Let's take a phone call. Yes?
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, yeah.
Matt, that's a good job, Matt. Like, Matt, I listened to Jason, Matt, and I must commend Jason for what he's trying to do for the people of Lapland, Matt. But I don't know if you observed, Jason said that it is quite clear that based on your political affiliation, you can do any murder, you can do anything in Dominica and get away, Matt. I mean, we've been advocating that on Q95 forever, Matt, and one of the own admit to that on your program just now, Matt. Matt, on another note now, John Toussaint really should be ashamed of himself, Matt. I mean, by now this man should at least just stop this operation completely, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, somebody's asking me, man, what is your personal views or personal opinion now that you've seen the operations there at the Peak Green Lapland? I personally think, and I've said it a few times, maybe you missed it, this needs to be investigated further. Yes, it is a serious environmental concern. Talk to me here.
Matt.
Yes.
I am very happy that you had a look for yourself, Matt. Matt, I walk in that area every day, morning, afternoon, twice a day, to go up and to go down. Matt, you see for yourself, I'm very happy that you see for yourself. Matt, there is a lot of people that are against that, but you will just not hear their voice. That is one thing, you won't hear their voice at all, but they are deeply against that. Good afternoon, I'm listening.
Good afternoon, and thank you for calling. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Matt, if you yourself have seen it, countless people have seen it, what other investigation, what inquiry, what motion they have to make again? They just have to clear up the place and let the people live free and clean. That is the way I'm looking at life, you know, in Dominica. Things are, you know what is happening there? I think the people of Dominica are allowing Mister to clean the place as clean as ever and allow a few months to pass on it and let it has no stain whatsoever for people to say, well, you see, they lie on him.
All right, I'll tell you what. Matt, the answer is not mapping. The answer is social media. Make a call for all those who freelance and do social media videographing to go up there and see things for themselves. Maybe, yes, maybe that's an option as well. People who like to do things on their telephones, the videos on the telephones. You can go check yourself. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Morning. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Okay, my brother.
Listen, but I when the story came out, the Dr. Toussaint wrote something which was read on your program.
Yeah.
Giving a comprehensive explanation. What I thought should have been done was probably, I think Dr. Toussaint was contacted you for only to go up there, but it didn't materialize. Probably you could have taken out that offer. I mean, it's good you went with the...
That he contacted me? No, he did not, no.
He didn't? Okay, not
No.
directly.
But if he wants right now, my telephone
not
is...
through, not through any party or not...
No, just to get his side of the story, because we heard one side, we heard the other side.
Right. No.
So we need a professional environmentalist right now.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. Some professional environmental. That's why I said that I think it needs to be investigated, and some independent environmentalists with that kind of background in terms of water testing should be brought in at this point in time, because I have spoken to people within the environmental health department. You can sense, kind of a fear here that this is above them. Hello, talk to me.
Matt,
Yes.
I find that strange. What is this sense of you being affected, the people of Lapland being affected by a river like that, and you are afraid of coming out and speak? What it is that is in it for you? Why are you afraid? Matt, all you have to do is leave those people in Lapland in their business and leave them alone. Thank you.
Lapland is part of Dominica. I am concerned about everything going on in Dominica. Matt, even on Saturday, my husband passed there. He was afraid of jumping because he was afraid he'd fall in the Wice. So somebody else passed there. I'm just asking you, go see for yourself. I mean, if you don't want to worry or take my story in and anybody else's story, go see for yourself. Hello.
Matt Peltier, good afternoon to you and your listeners.
Yes, good afternoon, yes.
This is not a Lapland thing. It is a Dominica thing. 365 rivers. And when one river is contaminated, you can get your nation sick. It is a Dominica thing. The government should step in with immediate effect. Put aside the political colors and look at the interests of the people of Dominica. That is what that has to be done. Where is the Minister for Health, Matt? Where is the department where that area falls under, Matt? Where are these people? That thing is just being swept underneath the carpet. Why it is being swept underneath the carpet? That is the big question. Why the government is not standing in the interest of the people of this country? This is a serious matter, Matt.
It is a serious matter, Kopel. I agree with you. Hello, talk to me.
Hello.
Yes.
The Environmental Health Department made a statement. They said they have been testing the water from way back as 2008, and they have found no sense of control.
But what? Let me tell you what I found out. Okay, there's the area where the water feeds into the river. From what I've gathered, based on what I have seen, the tests took place above that area and below, right below the area. So hundreds of feet below the area and a number of feet above the area. So where it was actually taking place, where it filters through, no testing were done there.
So you testing the professionalism of the people?
Oh, no, but you're testing my professionalism as well. I'm telling you what I saw, based on what I saw, my friend. So if you test way below, you might not get the results that you're looking for. And if you test on top of it, you will not get the results that you're looking for. So you're asking me to respect their professionalism, and you're not respecting what is it that I saw there, my brother. You can go see for yourself. Don't take my story. Go see for yourself. That's all I'm asking you. 146. I have nobody to protect. This does not serve me anything, okay? I have no interest in the matter, but of course, the environmental concern of the people of Lapland. Hello.
Good afternoon.
My sister, how you doing? Good.
Matt, to your listeners, Matt, we need some more Jason in Dominica to speak out when things are going wrong, whether you're supporting the government or not, and something is going wrong, you're supposed to say it is wrong. When it is wrong, it is wrong. When it is right, it is right. Nobody is above the law. And bye-bye, good afternoon.
Thank you, Matt. Our people caught in their nose to spite their face. Fire burn these people here, according to a WhatsApp message. I'm just asking you again, professionally, and I recognize the voice of the person who called. You are a professional. Go see for yourself, and then you'll come back and tell me what you saw. Hello. If Dr. Tusa is willing to take me up, and of course, show me a different side of this, it's fine. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, afternoon.
Yes.
Matt, you calling the brother professional. The brother is a professional in his field. But when it comes to the corruption, they support everything that's going on, you know. Is it the first time he's hearing about that? Because you went there, and you're bringing that side of the story with the guy. You went there on your own. You saw it with your own eyes. He trying to put a twist on it. But them guys know exactly what's going on. They're supporting the nonsense that's going on. That's what they're supporting. They're supporting corruption. So he'll come there and try to play this card about professionalism and all that kind of thing. He is trying to test you in terms of, okay, you saw what you saw, but they did a test, but they didn't do the test in the correct place. You saw what happened in there. The cameras need to go there. The people need to go there and do the test. Where the guy said the water is actually coming into the river. They have not done that. So he can come there and say what you want. These guys...
Mervyn, my friend, if you know, a number of feet away, maybe as far as 100 feet away, you can actually take the stench of the water coming from the piggery there. No, that can't be, unless after I left there, you know, a lot of things were done. But I'm telling you, based on what I saw, you know, it wouldn't take a rocket scientist to determine that things are going on there that are wrong.
And they know exactly it's wrong. That's why they're defending it.
Thank you very much. Hello. It's 1:48. Hello.
Hey, Matt. Good afternoon.
My brother, how you doing?
Matt, listen, right? You actually said about your professionalism and the other guy that called. But listen to this also. You were telling me that the professionals went up there and do a test. And you also saying that 100 feet away approximately, you can take the smell. So how come these professionals did not take the smell to realize something was wrong? I believe the way I look at it, somebody covering up something, because it's possible those people that take the test is covering up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, thank you very much. Again, somebody said, Matt, you have said enough. You saw for yourself, let them think about it overnight. Yes, go see for yourself. Take a drive there this afternoon if nothing was done before or after I left. But clearly, the scent you can take. I mean, it's just awful. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt, how are you? Good afternoon.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing.
This is for the environment. This is what... What's that?
I really want to thank you and your media services for coming to La Plaine. I want to, on behalf of the people of La Plaine and my team and the rest of my committee, I want to say thank you for coming to give a second voice, a second opinion on this. Apparently you can see what's going on. My plane is being threatened and blocked, and not so that the people can see the truth, what's going on. Yes, there is something going on. It's a fact. We don't have to keep talking about this over and over and over again. You know, I just want to applaud you, and then keep on the good work. And as I have said before, it is reality. It's a fact. And I hope John T. Trusa is listening, because right now I don't think he have anything to say.
All right, well, I hope, you know, as I said, my telephone number is 225-6417. If there is a different side to the story besides what I've heard before, then feel free to give me a call, and I will accompany you to La Plaine. Hello, talk to me.
Yeah, be again. Thanks anyway. I find we are hypocrites in Dominica. We are extremely hypocritical on anything that favor those criminals.
Okay. Let us not bring the criminal element to it here. Let's keep it sane, okay? Good morning, Matt. I'm listening. East Orange, New Jersey. Good morning. This is bad for Dominica, bad for tourism. Matt, America is listening. All I'm asking for, based on what I saw, is for the authorities. I am telling you that I spoke to people close to environmental health, and some people don't even want to touch this because of the political nature of this. That's all I'll say. I will protect my sources. Hello, talk to me. 4493095. Of course, we were thinking of doing another story. We'll do that in the morning of Canal John Baptist as it relates to, port officers being tested for drugs. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, good afternoon, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Matt, I've been hearing that issue going back and forth and back and forth. Matt, where are the institutions in Dominica, Matt? That is they are responsible for, they are the vanguard to ensure that when things go wrong, that they take action. Look at here, you spoke to one or two persons at the environmental health, and they want to stay away from it. So they're staying away from their job. They're staying away from what they stand for. So what does their job description entail then? So, Matt, what is happening in the country now? That is not supposed to be on the radio. That's supposed to have been taken care of already. The environmental health supposed to go there, investigate, do their report, come up with their findings, and what has to happen. We're going back and forth and getting personal. What has become of the institution responsible? So Matt, this country has no direction. Everybody's afraid. Everybody's afraid they lose his or her job. So that is how we have become. So how are we going to fix Dominica? Huh? So Matt, I can be working in environmental health and issue or complaint like that come to me, and I'm not going to investigate it. Well, they have to fire me the same day, man. But my report would be in already. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who does it. Where is the justice? Is this man too high to be wrong and pay for his wrongdoings? I'm just saying it's a matter of just coming together with the community and resolving this problem. What's that's foolish pride about? Just deal with the people and resolve the problem. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Matt.
Yes.
Thanks for what you have done for us. You are doing what you have to do. But Matt, one thing, I'm not surprised at the doctors because I've been hearing him a long time. I'm not surprised at this doctor. That is how Dominica come. Thank you very much.
Depends on who's doing it. I mean, you stand by these people. Hello, talk to me.
Mr. Peltier, good afternoon to you. I'm listening very attentively to this discussion here about the contamination of that river.
Yes.
Matt, let me make a general statement about what I think is going on in our country. Obviously, to anyone who is thinking about this, there is now a pattern of persons who are politically connected, who are going to be protected. And we have now gone to the extent of getting our institutions wrapped into the same system, to the extent that anybody who is doing whatever it is they are doing, if they are inside of the protective area, all of a sudden it becomes a problem. I mean, I heard your report that you went to the place yourself and you are reporting that there is clearly a problem there. Then the people who are in the institutions who are to protect the environment are countering what you say you observed yourself. Let me just mention something else. Right next to my home, there is a man called Gifford Irish who put up a structure which is a disastrous structure called a resort, and he has tenants in there. He never got physical planning permission. They have taken Mr. Gifford Irish to court on 2 separate occasions. The judge makes a determination of what is to happen. To this minute, nothing has happened. So that's why I'm coming back to the question of the pattern. The people who are doing whatever it is and who are breaking the law and breaking the rules, the mills and people like that, they can do and say whatever they want, and they can get away with it because they have protection by the political system that we are running in Dominica. Dominicans must be very, very careful how far this is going to go, because it is going to cause a lot of difficulty in managing the country and making sure that we have a progressive society. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I mean, I used to be part of the Caribbean Environmental Reporters Network. We used to go all over the Caribbean reporting on environmental issues. If we have to go that far in terms of getting some reporters to come down and report on this is not John Toussaint issue. This is a Dominica issue, serious environmental issue as it relates to the rivers in Dominica. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matthias. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Matthias, why the people have to be able to understand? They have to be able to protect what they have. You know, I was looking at a very popular documentary, Water Wars. There was this area that had so much water before, and now that the people have not had water, the distances that they have to walk and the things that they have to go through to get it, and to just hear, and for you all to be seeing that people are destroying, you know, what the abundance is within that island. It's shameful. So much to say that I heard a caller before said if the people are abandoning their work. But I say to us of the people, look at the different issues, and it looks like none is getting executed or being dealt with. So it's just issue after issue. But I'd like you to remember that there was smoke and fire that you spoke about with the refugees, you know, being able to come to the island. Matt, you must read that story, because that killing that is taking place was as if, you know, remember they told the farmers to go to plants, but yet still nothing really was done for them, and they claimed that the Haitians were doing the work that the farmers don't want to do. It is that quarter time for those who have decided to take refugees to bring them. And remember that hectic schedule for that citizen by investment. So Matt, connect the dots for us, please, and I would like you to visit that archive of yours.
Thank you. Matt, what is the power rep saying about that? Well, I haven't heard him comment on this. Maybe one of these days we'll ask him a question or two. Hello.
Yes, Matt, that's what I was asked about.
About the power rep, but I haven't heard him comment on that issue. Maybe he's just basically, I'm saying maybe he's just staying away from it. Very sensitive issue. With political overtones. Somebody says, well, Matt, I don't know what the debate is about. The evidence is there. Now we demand action. Enough is enough. All right, here's our final phone call and Talk on the Block. Tomorrow, we'll explore something different while we continue to investigate. Hello.
Matt?
Yes, quickly.
I
had to take out most of my clothes to get across that river there. To get to the source, yes. Thank you very much, sir. 1:59, we'll continue to investigate as long as we can. The worst fear is fear itself. What do you have to fear?